Once there were three brothers. It was a great time of famine, and the youngest brother became sick. So the two eldest brothers decided to take their youngest brother into the veld to nurse him. After a while, they noticed that their youngest brother was not recovering. So they told each other, "We should just leave him here. It is a great time of famine. We'll be hungry. We'll starve." When the youngest brother heard this, he pleaded, "Please don't leave me here. I'll starve. I'm sick." But the eldest brothers left him anyways. After a while, the youngest brother recovered. So he decided to set traps. One morning when he woke up, he saw an old man setting his traps. The old man told him, "Who told you to set traps here?" The youngest brother said, "No one. I was just hungry. What was I to eat?" The old man said, "Step closer." At first, the youngest brother stayed back. And then once again, the old man said, "Step forward." This time, the youngest brother did as he was told. The old man said, "Reach into my bag and draw out my magic bones." So the youngest brother did as he was told and reached into the bag, and there they were. He said, "What do I do with these?" The old man said, "My name is Jerem Pember and I will die. Take my bones, and if you want porridge or anything you would like, throw down the bones and say, 'Let there be porridge before me.'" And so Jerem Pember, the youngest brother, threw down the bones and said, "Let there be soup before me." And there it was. He picked it up and gobbled it down. Then the old man said, "My name is Jerem Pember. I will die soon. Take my name and throw down the bones and you will get whatever you desire." At that moment, the old man died. So Jerem Pember set out to find a large open area, and he decided, "I want a large village with a lot of people and a lot of food." So he threw down the bones and said, "Let there be a large village with a lot of people and a lot of food." And there it was. Villagers came running up to Jerem Pember. "Jerem Pember, Jerem Pember, can we please have some food?" Jerem Pember gave them the food. When Jerem Pember's eldest brothers heard of him, they decided that they would go and get some food from this Jerem Pember. They did not realize that Jerem Pember was their youngest brother. So they ran up to Jerem Pember. "Jerem Pember, Jerem Pember, can we please have some food?" Jerem Pember gave them each food and said, "Do you remember me?" At first, the eldest brother stepped back. They did not remember who Jerem Pember was. Jerem Pember said, "I am your youngest brother that you left in the veld when I was sick." And the eldest brothers wept, "We are so sorry. We were just very hungry." And Jerem Pember forgave them and gave them each wives. For a while, the eldest brothers were happy. But after several months, they became envious of Jerem Pember. They told each other, "We are the eldest brothers. We should have the village." So they went up to Jerem Pember's wife and asked her, "How did he get this village?" The wife says, "I have magic bones, but I cannot give them to you." The eldest brother said, "We will give you whatever you desire. Just please give us those bones." So the wife said, "I want the flesh of a hare." So the eldest brother set out to hunt. They came back with 2 hares. They gave them to the wife, and the wife gave them the bones. So they set out to find an even larger area and threw down the bones and said, "Let there be an even larger village with even more people and even more food." And there it was. Then they threw down the bones and said, "Let Jerem Pember's village disappear." Jerem Pember began to cry when he found himself all alone. Gonzo the rat snuck by and said, "Jerem Pember, why do you cry?" Jerem Pembroke said, I cry for the loss of my bones in which I know my brothers have stolen. Then Nagby the hawk flew down and said, Jerem Pembroke, why do you cry? Jerem Pembroke said, I cry for the loss of my bones in which I know my brothers have stolen. And Nagby and Gonzo said, we will get you your bones, but what will you give us? Jerem Pembroke said, I will give you whatever you desire. Just please give me the bones. Gonzo said, I want nuts. And Nagby said, I want chickens. So there it was. Nagby and Gonzo set out into the eldest brother's village. And Gonzo and Nagby figured the bones must be in the largest building. So when they came there, they saw the big building. Gonzo snuck in, nibbled at the ropes, and scurried off with the bones. The villagers cried, oh no, the rat is carrying away the bones. At that moment, Nagby swooped down and picked up Gonzo. The villagers cried, Toko, meaning well done. The hawk has taken the rat who has the bones. They did not realize Nagby and Gonzo were in on a plan. So Nagby and Gonzo returned to Jerem Pembroke and gave him the bones. Jerem Pembroke threw down the bones and said, let there be nuts and chickens for Gonzo and Nagby. And he gave the nuts to Gonzo and the chickens to Nagby. Then he found his open area where his village once used to be and said, let my village and all I had be before me, and everything in my brother's village to disappear forever, and no one ever heard of or saw the eldest brothers again. Thank you.